Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
John Lester will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a great mix of fastballs. He has a four-seamer that's straight that he'll ride up in the zone, and then he has the cutter, which breaks away. Two pitches that look the same, that have different angles and different breaks. And if he has a good cutter this afternoon, that makes his four-seam fastball up in the zone that much better.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
First pitch, 7:06.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. The 1-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. He'll try again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or change up, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. His past history against John Lester, he has a 3-for-12 line. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Count remains 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. 3-2 now. Cody Bellinger would be next. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 35.
Next for the Dodgers, Cody Bellinger. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Almora. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. His past history against John Lester. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. 2 of those hits were for home runs. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and that'll hit off the ivy out there, and a relay home, and it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
In now, A.J. Pollard. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
2 balls and a strike to count. Popped him up. Contreras waits on it, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Dodgers lead it 2-0. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Walker Buehler is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Coming to the plate now, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Three and 0 now. Albert Almora is on deck. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in to bat next is Albert Almora. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Buehler has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty Dean, I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
1-1.
Two and one.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now the 1-0. Here's Zobrist now at second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 8th, the second baseman.
Striding in, Daniel Castro. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Rizzo over to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Batting 9th.
Standing in, Walker Buehler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup, because he's been really good this second inning. after going out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cubs nothing. So digging in now, Javier Baez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 0-1 delivery. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Liner towards second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So striding forward now, Wilson Contreras will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. One and one. Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 3, and that ends the. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner
sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to poke that one right in.
Here's Corey Seager as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. A bullet to first base. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Dodgers lead this one 2-0. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner run so far.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The payoff pitch one more time. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro is there, and that's the first down.
Batting 8th, the pitcher.
Into the box now, John Lester. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
3-1 to him now. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So stepping in, Daniel Descalzo. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
The 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit. And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The center fielder.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's taken high and outside for ball one.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And that's over. 2-1. Lester over at second. Descalso on at first with 2 down. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The 3-1. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Seager is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In there for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. 0-2 now from Lester. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Dodgers down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So one away here in the Chicago 4th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Count is 1-2 now. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Fastball well outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Schwarber, the runner at second with 1 away. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Man at second here with 2 away. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. First offering on its way, and it's fouled away. Grounder down the line at third. Hamilton has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the. Digging in next is Daniel Castro. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. The 1-1. 1-2 now. Now Lester deals the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A bouncer up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 21, Walker Buehler.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Takes this the other way to right. Hamilton is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. He singled his last time up. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Buehler is off of first with 2 away. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to the Dodgers center fielder.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2. And this is popped up near second base. And Zobrist will make the catch, and that'll be that. Dodgers leave 1. They're up 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in, Daniel Descalso. First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Descalso is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Descalso behind 1-2. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ben Zobrist. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far. Has a look, now the pitch. He swings and misses, throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They're down 2-0. Here's Corey Seager. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Corey Seager.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Hamilton is under it. One down.
The first baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
In there, a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Now batting, right fielder, A.J.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. Lays off 1-0. Bellinger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a hard liner, but foul. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Chopped down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Zobrist. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA, but they're on top 2-0.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The throw into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
The batter, number 9.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Into the box now, Javier Baez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring. An infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
40. Wilson. Contreras.
In now, Wilson Contreras trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. At the plate, Austin Barnes. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. So striding in, Daniel Castro. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Fouled away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 21.
So here now is the pitcher, Walker Buehler. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hit back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right, and the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired.
Leading off for the Cubs.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this lead off guy and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right fielder, number 6.
Digging in, Billy Hamilton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. One and two, the count to Billy Hamilton. Hit down the line at first. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Victor Caratini is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester.
Victor Caratini.
Try to check it, and it's 0-1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Taylor is there, and that's the third out. Cubs are down in order. They're down 2-1. Steve Cishek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41, Steve Cishek.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Justin Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. And there's a base hit on the line. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 1 for 5. Hamilton will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in, well, Corey Seager. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0. There goes the runner. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. That's in the basket. A home run. So it's a 2-run homer for Corey Seager. His first homer here in the series. And the Dodgers move out in front now.
The first baseman, number 35, Cody
Pedro Strop gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
For the Chicago Cubs, number 46.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Still only 1 out in the inning. into right field. That's a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The 0-2 home. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, A.J.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Descalso in foul ground. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th. Joe Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 17.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Descalso. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home misses, ball 2. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Standing in, Albert Almora. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
From the belt, the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. You're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1. Might as well fish a little bit further.
Almora with an even count, 2-2. Descalso at second. Zobrist at first with no outs.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Anthony Rizzo, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. The catch will be made in front of the ivy, and now here comes the runner from third. And he is in there.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only one run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain.
First pitch on its way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Runners off for second. And this one gets away. That could be a run. And no throw. In fact, they'll just hang on to it. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
One out and a runner on second base. High in the air down the right field line. Pollock on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, no left fielder.
Pedro Baez enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Your attention, please.
Kyle Schwarber will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and two away. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. 1-1 to Schwarber. The set and the 1-1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. The set and the 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's the payoff pitch. And there's ball four as this one gets away a bit.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Now to the plate, Wilson Contreras. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 1-2 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Now batting, Austin Barnes. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. Skied into very shallow right. Hamilton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Castro. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Andrew Toles will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Andrew
Toles. And that misses for ball 1. Liner toward right center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Justin Turner. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's 0 for 5. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2. Slider laid off for a ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. Toles at third with 2 away. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike,
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Kenley Jansen comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
To third. And through into off field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Ian Happ will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first.
Pinch hitting for the Cubs, number 8, Ian Happ.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-0 on the way. He's running. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. The Cubbies have evened up this series at 1 game apiece. Pedro Strop is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.